Hey everybody, welcome back to the LoFi podcast. I'm your host Frank, and you're listening to the best podcast on the internet because it's got Rick. Yeah, Rico. You're in Wandavision's house.
I am.
Do I? Wait. It's because I feel like Wandavision is the couple name, and I should just say Wanda's. Whose house is that? That's Wanda's, right? That's not Vision's. Vision
is dead, sir. So I think it's Wanda's house, yeah.
I think you're right. I think that's Wanda's house.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Why you just spit down cold hard truths right away?
I don't know, bro. You asking questions. I'm giving answers.
That's cold-blooded, bro. That's cold-blooded. So we're getting together today. It's early today. We wanted to get together to talk about some stuff.
Because it's Tuesday, motherfucker.
It's oh god damn. You know what? I am off tomorrow, so I will attempt to make it. So
everybody it's Tuesday. Yeah, get into the Lo-Fi podcast, baby. Woo!
Damn. All right. Turbo editing on, bro. I'll be on it tomorrow then.
Best, bro. Best.
So, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some headlines. Just poking his nose. All right. Do we want to start with the little ones and work our way up to the big ones, the good juicy ones?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start from some small ones and work our way up to some big ones. So a trailer for Pacific Rim: The Black premiered on YouTube and stuff like that. The trailer, where is it? Here we go. The trailer kind of shows a story of two siblings who were left behind, apparently after Australia is overrun by kaiju. I mean, you've been following along. Pacific Rim's like basically American movies kind of taking like Japanese culture and mecha, and this one's like actual Japanese animation, essentially mimicking modern westernization animation, maybe.
I don't know, man. The CGI animation is a really big turnoff for me.
I agree. It's like maybe when it's done well, but I normally don't like CG trying to mimic 2D animation.
Yeah, like if you use a little bit and it looks nice, okay, for like a certain scene, but if you're doing the entire thing like that, it's for me it's just a huge. Call me old-fashioned. It's a huge turnoff.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Like,
I feel like we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, like they need to. Actually, I feel like there are some animation studios that could do it really well, but I just whenever they look so obvious 3D like that, it's kind of hard to. I don't know. It's like the Uncanny Valley, but in reverse because you can tell it's 3D, and that's just not the best. Anyway, that's premieres on March 4th, so that's soon. 7 30-minute episodes. Do you think you'll still watch it or nah?
7 30-minute episodes?
Yeah.
That trailer kind of gave me everything I needed to know.
Well, they're in search of their missing parents. I mean,
well, yeah, but I mean, when I think of Pacific Rim, I think of fucking kaiju fighting, dude, robots and cool shit. And it looks like
they're gonna have that.
Give me a bunch of drama in between that I'm not really gonna be too interested in because the animation looks so shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I'd rather spend my time watching something else.
Yeah.
Like Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Speaking of which, Winter Soldier and Falcon trailer premiered during the Super Bowl. Maybe even sooner. I felt like I saw it before the Super Bowl, but I mean, I don't know.
Maybe you just can see the future.
Yeah, probably. We did get a cool drop of that here recently. What did you think, man, of the trailer? As someone who just checked it out.
So I just saw it a little bit before this, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like a really actiony type series.
Yeah,
it looks like it's gonna have some comedy in there, and it's gonna give me some more lore. So
it definitely looks like a departure from like the pure let's say just kind of dramatic or comedic pieces that we've been seeing on, let's say, WandaVision, for example. This definitely looks a lot more action packed. So this to me, it feels a little more of like the Marvel brand, where you're gonna get a lot of what you're used to seeing in Marvel movies, but obviously in smaller bite-sized TV show episodes.
I mean, I'm gonna watch, like, the production value that they're sinking into this. I mean, it looks really nice. It looks like a fucking movie, right?
Yeah, it looks like right out of the movies. Yeah, like one to one.
If we're fucking getting there already, dude, like I'm down to watch more fucking Marvel lore. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I like the way they're playing off each other. Also, I think they're gonna make an awesome duo. So just from what I saw in the trailer, man, I'm pretty hyped. I'm excited about what they're gonna do with it.
Like, it looks like they have a little rivalry going on.
Yeah. We do get a glimpse of.
It looks fun. It looks actiony, and I'm fucking down for that. Like, I'm down to just sit down, let my brain fucking go to mush, and then just wash that shit. You know?
Yeah, it's popcorn for the brain.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Good distraction.
We do get a glimpse of the villain, probably Baron Zemo, is right. Who you've seen. He's the guy who was mind controlling the Winter Soldier in the beginning. I think, was it Baron Zemo it was him, right? Well, he's the one who did the.
Zemo was the main bad guy. He was the one who didn't they kill him though?
I don't. Clearly, they did not. So I gotta watch Winter Soldier again. Yeah, but clearly they didn't kill him. He's still alive, very much alive, donning the red hood. You know that Baron Zemo is known to have, basically.
But he's the one with the little. No, he's not the one with the sonic arm, right?
No. You're talking about Andy Serkis on that one, right? That's Andy Serkis.
So. Yeah, I think that's Andy Serkis' character.
Yeah.
Baron Zemo, refresh my memory, what his comic book character looks like.
He's got
like a pink ski mask kind of looking, right?
Yes, yeah. Sometimes he's got like gold, kind of like gold around the top of it. I mean, his wardrobe changes from time to time.
And what is it that he did? Like,
I don't know.
His chops.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, isn't he a Captain America villain?
I think he might be. Yeah.
Let's see. Baron Zemo is the name of several fictional supervillains appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The two central characters who have used the Baron Zemo title are Heinrich Zemo and Helmut Zemo. So there's been two people before.
Okay, so it might be like an ascendant.
Yeah. Both are major adversaries of Captain America and the Avengers and have led the Masters of Evil. The term also refers to a fictional barony that has spanned multiple decades of the fictional history of the Marvel Universe.
Oh, who was in the Masters of Evil?
The original Masters of Evil, consisting of existing Marvel comic supervillains, the Black Knight, the Melter, and the Radioactive Man. Gathered by former Nazi scientist Baron Heinrich Zemo. But there's second, third versions. I mean, there's a lot of different versions of the Masters of Evil. There's Light Masters, Masters of Evil, the Shadow Council's Masters of Evil, the Crimson Cow's Masters of Evil, Dr. Octopus's.
Like a shit ton, but like, yeah.
But it started with Baron Zemo.
Okay, cool.
You know what, though? Absent in all these names, though, I don't see a Taskmaster.
That's sad.
Yeah, I see Yellow Jacket on here. Okay. So yeah,
that Winter Soldier and Falcon, I'm excited for.
Yeah, for sure. It looks pretty good. It looks action packed. It looks like a return to what we're used to seeing in Marvel. So I'm pretty excited about having.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that.
I'm not watching Pacific Rim.
You're not gonna watch Pacific Rim?
No. But I will watch Falcon.
For sure. That premieres, I have it here, March 19th.
Nice.
That's soon. That's very soon. That's like a month, right? Away, month and a week or so. So that's pretty cool. And our last bit of news, which is, I think, is very exciting. I don't think you've seen it either, though, have you? They released the Mass Effect Remastered Trilogy trailer.
What?
Did you see that?
I did not fucking see that.
Oh man. Oh. Let me.
Please send me the link to that shit.
Yes. Let me send that to you, bro.
Oh my god, dude, wasn't I fucking saying like when are they gonna remaster fucking Mass Effect, dude?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, I'm excited. I want to buy this and I want to watch my kids play this.
Here we go. Dropping the trailer.
Just give me.
All right. Let's get. Hold on. Let me know when you press play.
I did.
Wait, no. Rewind.
3 seconds. 4 seconds.
Rewind.
5
rewind.
Seconds.
And we're gonna press play at the same time.
Okay. All right. I
count it down.
Ready? 3.
Live
2,
reactions.
1. Go. Oh man, Normandy. I miss it. Ooh, 4K.
Yeah.
Ah, dude. Legendary edition. Yeah. You know, all those assholes I kind of sped through and didn't talk to, I want to talk to all of them now.
Dude, I took the time talking to everybody.
I did a lot, but then, so there's some people who's just like, fuck you. I know you're not going to give me shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Nostalgia. Boner.
Suicide mission.
40 DLC?
What?
Is that what I read? 40 what? Over 40 DLC?
Yeah. I'll go over those details right now. As soon as you're done.
You were born to do this.
Dude. Take my fucking money, bro. I'll pick up an extra fucking shift, bro.
What do you think, man? What do you think?
I want it!
Yeah, right? You ready to go back? You ready to go back to the Normandy? So with that comes a lot of questions, right? They're redoing the whole well, not redoing, but you know what I mean. They're remastering the trilogy. So how much are they changing? How much are they adding? You know, that kind of stuff. And I have here a list of things. So let's go over the first one. So they said they're going to make a couple of gameplay changes to modernize Mass Effect 1. That includes improved aim assist, dedicated melee button, weapons are being balanced, inventory is still being reworked, so especially like the UI screen and all that, they're kind of trying to simplify it. They're going to do a unified control scheme across all 3 games as well. They're working on improved squad AI and enemy AI.
So it sounds like they're changing Mass Effect 1 to be like Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I would say so. They're trying to modernize it to keep, you know, basically unify all of them, because obviously the problem with Mass Effect 1 is that it was rough, dude. It was a little rough. I mean, if you go back,
it was the problem to bitches who were not, you know, like, oh, I want to fucking learn more because it was awesome. You would fucking go in there, you would have to spec all badass. I mean, the shooting was shitty, but you had to spec into good shooting in order to get good shooting. So, you know,
but the controls were they were terrible, man. They were muddy, they were swimmy. Like, it was not a shooting game. It was a shooting game second, and you could feel that. You know what I mean? So they're fixing those controllers. Thank God.
All right. Well, sure. All right. What else?
They're adding a lot of modern HUD elements. They're bug fixing a lot of animations. They are doing some stuff to the camera and cover system as well to kind of make it easier to do that. The Mako is easier to control. They have a more consistent autosave function, and they're doing like better cooldowns for like the meta gels, the first aid stuff.
Okay.
So they're doing, I think a lot of their work especially went into Mass Effect 1, because I think of the 3, that was the one that was kind of, out of place between. Yeah, it was definitely lacking compared to the other 2. So overall, no new story content. They're not adding anything. It's
DLC, right?
Yeah, well, they are going to have all the DLC, with the exception of this one that was corrupted. It was called Pinnacle Station from Mass Effect 1 or something. I think it was planned or promised DLC that never came out. Something about it being corrupted. But other than that, yeah, every single piece of DLC that had come out for it is going to be included in this.
All right.
The Mass Effect 3 ending will be the extended cut. So when they came back, what's up?
Yeah, I remember. Okay, so the ending, you had like 3 endings, right? And then they came in and they said that they wanted to kind of fix that because people were pissed.
People
so they
were
gave
upset.
A different ending.
Well,
right?
It wasn't different. I think they just elaborated. They added more to the ending because people felt like they wanted more out of the ending, I guess, if that makes sense. I mean, I know you passed it, right?
I remember. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
which one did you choose?
Dude,
let's get it out there. Which one did you choose?
Okay, well, first of all, spoilers if you haven't played Mass Effect. I will.
Oh my god, it's been like 20 fucking years, man.
Hey, this is gonna be some people's first time playing this for the, like getting into it. I mean, Mass Effect came out. Mass Effect came out a long time ago, bro. You want to know when Mass Effect came out?
When Mass Effect came out.
Let me find out for you.
2002?
2007.
Shit. Okay.
It was a long time ago. Long time ago. Some of your friends were probably in diapers still.
Yeah.
So this will be a lot of people's first time coming back to it. Okay, so refresh my memory of the 3 endings. What were the 3 options?
What was it? There was one where you were like choosing all human life to be like no synthetics, right? And then the other one was only synthetics, and then the other option was like a merge between synthetic and human, I think.
Okay, that sounds familiar. I think I went with the merge.
I went with the merge as well. I went with half human, half
it was like the green option or something, right? I forget.
I remember.
There was like 3 colors associated. It was like blue, green, and yellow, I think, or something like that.
I think it was blue, green, and red.
I don't know about red. Could be wrong. Okay, so that ends Mass Effect spoilers. All right. The universal character creator is going to be the same for all 3 games. They added a lot of new skin tones, hairstyles. Femshep, which premiered in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, okay, 3.
She was in 3, and they're going to retroactively fit her back into 1 and 2 as well. They're also improving her character model as well. Let's see.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, they're improving the model.
Like downgrader and then upgrader?
Downgrade? No. They're putting her in all 3 games, but they're also fixing her character model.
You said it weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, Jason? Right? You see, this guy fucking knows.
So overall, it's going to be playable in 4K HDR at 60 frames per second. It will be unlocked on PC. Elevators can be skipped once loading is done, so you don't have to sit there the entire time in the elevator waiting.
Dude, that's when you would get the fucking small talk between you and the fucking dudes.
I know. So you can skip that if you want to. Or you can stay for the small talk, which I don't know, depending on the conversation, I might actually stay for that. There's going to be tons of visual improvements and textures that they're kind of basically fixing up to 16 times higher definition. And they fix little stuff like Ashley's heavy eye mascara makeup, for example, because it looked like she always had these just dark rings around her eyes. Yeah, that's gone. They fixed that.
Hot.
They figured out how to do makeup in Mass Effect.
Oh, it was hot before, bro. Just like fucking Laura Croft's triangle boobs.
That was who you romanced, right? It was Ashley, I think, right? Yeah. I went with what's her name? The blue one.
The blue one. The alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went with Ashley.
Her. She was nice.
And I went with I think her name was Miranda, right?
Oh, that's right.
I went with her, and then I went back with Ashley, and then I banged the blue one afterwards.
You're just a slut, man.
I am
making your way. Can you do that? Can you flirt with all three? And
I spread my seed. Survival, brah. Survival. One human, alien, another human. There we go, baby.
I remember after seeing Miranda, I was like, I want that one. And then I think I did try romancing her. I think I did, actually. There will be no Mass Effect 3 multiplayer in this, so it's all just single player stuff only for 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. I mean, the multiplayer wasn't so hot anyway, so
I actually enjoyed the multiplayer. I liked it a lot. I'm kind of bummed it's not here, but it was good. I really liked it.
I mean, it was just like capture points, and then you just defend.
I mean, it was like a horde mode. It was horde mode with like the first iteration. Yeah, but it was like the first iteration of it, like the first time you had seen like even like something like loot boxes attached. So like at the end of every match, you would get new classes, new guns, like to outfit your multiplayer characters and stuff. So I don't know, I thought that was cool because it encourages you to try out different, again, classes and weapons or whatever. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Galactic readiness is being tweaked because of this. So if you remember, galactic readiness was in 3, and it was measured by the online stuff as well. I think like you had to play online matches to also kind of get your galactic readiness up, if I remember correctly.
I don't even know what the fuck galactic readiness was.
It was like basically the points given to you after completing a certain amount of missions and stuff to basically mean you were ready to take on
like XP,
the big bad. Kind of, yeah. Think of it kind of maybe like XP, but like you had to have enough of it to like be ready. Essentially, you had to, gather everyone. Right, I think like you would get the Krogans and everybody, and so every time you did these big missions to have all these people follow you, your galactic readiness would be higher, which means less chance of like your dudes dying permanently and stuff like that when you go do the main mission at the very end. So yeah, so that's the way galactic readiness worked out. There will finally be controller support for PC, because if you've ever tried playing Mass Effect 1 on PC right now, there's no controller support for that, sir. They got DirectX 11 support, 21:9, and of course unlocked frame rates. And as far as like for new console stuff, like let's say you're playing on PS5, because this is going to come out on everything. There's going to be no like DualSense support. There's going to be no quick resume or even a photo mode.
Oh, a photo mode?
No photo mode. I mean, I don't know if you use photo modes in games. I don't really use them.
Sometimes to check out the booty. I'm not the only one.
It's like
I'm not the only one.
It's like I try to bring up the class of this podcast, and every time he just he just cut me down.
I'm the smut. I'm the smut.
And that's it. That's it for all the Mass Effect details I've kind of picked out so far. So yeah, man, I am super excited. It looks really, really good. I can't wait to get in there and play it again.
Dude, I'm excited for it too, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to stream that and play it all over again. I mean, especially because it looks so good. Have you seen that trailer already? That thing looks really, really good. And that's it, man. That's all I got for news. We are done with news. That was easy. That was quick.
Quick.
I don't know why Caleb wears a chip on his shoulder. Like he thinks he could do this a little better than I can.
My response.
So let's get into what you've been playing, man. What are you watching? What are you doing? What are you reading? What's going on, man?
All right, well, before we do that, I'm peeing my pants, Frank. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. All right, go. And with that being said, let's go to talk about the big one.
The big one.
Let's talk about WandaVision episode 5.
Woo!
Yeah, right. I feel like this is this
I don't know
is
where you want to start from. I don't know where you want to start from.
I don't know either. We were having conversations last week about the possibilities, and I think this maybe confirmed or denied some of them. I'm not sure. But it's got me excited. So if you guys have not seen WandaVision, we are gonna spoil episode 5. So please come back whenever you're done watching that. I will put the spoiler end cap on the show notes. So if you want to come back or skip this in the meantime, the notes will be in the bottom, so you can kind of skip ahead. Yeah. But let's talk about it, man. Episode 5, multiverse confirmed? Question mark?
Right?
Confirmed?
Like, dude, okay. So it's either that or it's Mephisto fucking with her, right?
Yeah, everybody keeps wanting to push the Mephisto theory in there. Do you think?
Only because they had said that it's going to be tied to, Multiverse of Madness.
Did they?
Yeah.
When did they say that?
Back.
What?
A while back. I don't know. I have my sources with me right now, dude. Come on. Putting me on the spot here, made me look like a dick. Bro, I've heard from multiple sources, aka all my buddies from work and people I know, tell me that Mephisto is going to be tied to it, right?
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay. So let's talk about who Mephisto is. Mephisto is a villain to Johnny Blaze. Is he like a devil or is he like the devil?
I guess he'd be kind of like the devil for the Marvel universe,
Mm-hmm.
Like he is a devil, but he's also kind of like the devil.
Yeah.
But there are other bigger threats than him. It's not like he's
an
extreme baddie.
He's I think he's been like an enemy of Doctor Strange as well, I believe. The realms and the magics and all that. I think even like in the Spider-Man stuff, he's kind of fought against Spider-Man as well, if I remember. So the thing about him, so everyone wants to throw the Mephisto theory out there because they're assuming that he's going to be one of the next big bads. Or do you think that's what that is?
I think it's because it was said that it's going to have, Mephisto in there, and then they had teased that this show was going to somehow tie into Multiverse of Madness, that everyone's trying to connect the dots there with Mephisto.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just reading more stuff. I mean, it says Mephisto creates the Ghost Rider by bonding Zarathos to Johnny Blaze. So Mephisto created Ghost Rider?
Yeah, because he's kind of like making a deal with the devil there.
Interesting. So that's definitely a theory that's being thrown out there, is that Mephisto could be posing as him or whatever. But I don't know, dude. I honestly think
we haven't even said
it. Quicksilver, Pietro. That's true. Pietro. Her brother.
Okay. At the very end of the episode, since we're skipping the entire everything else, at the very end of the episode here, fucking what's his name from American Horror Story? Give me the actor's name.
Evan Peters.
There we go. Evan Peters is the Fox Quicksilver, and the MCU Quicksilver is. Give me a name, Frank. You're supposed to be my guy here. You're the guy in the chair. Come on, bro.
Okay. Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson. There we go. Aaron Johnson is the MCU Quicksilver, and Evan Peters is the Fox Quicksilver. So
yes, that is correct.
So the Fox Quicksilver appearing in the MCU is now giving us like an entire fucking multiverse, right? So now we're open to not only the X-Men, but we're also bridging the gap with fucking like we can get Reed Richards, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
who else the
we
fuck known?
a popular theory me and you had, or we liked the idea of, was like, I don't know, like a young Reed Richards, coming into the MCU or something like that. But
Yeah.
it looks like this might be the start of it. Of maybe it starts with Wanda bringing in maybe like the X-Men or something like that. This has a lot of implications. There's a lot of things to talk about with this kind of crossover happening, right? I guess let's say first and foremost, at this point, does Quicksilver have the memory of everything that's happened before she brought him in?
Okay, so
Is
before we
he
can answer that though,
okay?
let's talk about how fucking strong Wanda is right now.
Super strong. I mean, they mentioned
How is her power? I mean, how big are her? And she's bringing Vision back, right?
yeah,
So Vision is resurrected from the dead. I mean, he was never really alive because he was a machine, right? But
Yeah.
she brought him back, and he can still phase, and he can still do everything he could do.
yeah,
Right. So
Mhm.
she almost. I mean, that's like bringing the power of the fucking Mind Stone to reality, right?
yeah, yes,
And then she's also altering reality by changing everything, visually, by making everything fucking black and white, and then color, and then all this other shit. So we're getting like a really big power spike with Wanda right now.
yes,
I mean, this is all looks very House of M,
yes.
Where do you think it's gonna go?
If I had to guess, she can't. They're not gonna let her stay in that bubble, man. They're gonna do something to get her out. Obviously, of course,
At the
they
very
did.
end there, she fortifies it though, right? She like has that red kind of glow go around it, like almost like she's
I don't
fortified.
know. Maybe. I mean, somewhere in that episode, Monica Rambeau talks about creating like a tank that like will protect them from, like, what was it, like seismic blasts and like everything that could possibly go wrong. And then she talks about also disguising it or something. So I think they're still gonna plan to get in there, of course, to try to I don't know, talk to her. Or I mean, obviously they can't just let her take over people's minds and stay in there. And that's where the issue is, right? Like, that's why they can't just let her be happy in her little bubble, because she's affecting people outside of just her and her whatever disembodied vision and stuff like that.
Do you think that that Marvel and Disney will turn Wanda into an antagonist?
They could, because when she walked out and she was in her like red leather, jacket and everything. It almost felt like a villain. It felt like she could be like a big bad, but I don't see them turning her into like a villain per se.
If they keep her like, oh no, she can still have redemption, and then bring her back.
Maybe it'll be something like that.
Dude, I'd have more respect if they just made her fucking bad, bro.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Give me comic book Scarlet Witch and make her fucking bad, dude. Give me a bad streak for a good while, and then redeem her ass later.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I'd love to see that.
I feel like in this case, because they've been painting her as the main character of this show, I don't know if they'll make her bad. It's more like, I think they'll just kind of gray area, like, oh, she's right for these reasons, and then so is the people of Sword. They're right for these reasons, and it's just it's just opposing views, and you don't know who to side with, because they're both good points being made on both sides, or whatever. They do have you empathize with her, obviously, so I can't see them turning her like bad, but maybe it will get to the point where if she gets out of control, she's gonna cause some kind of big reality rift that's gonna maybe bring in a lot of the X-Men or something.
So okay, let's talk about that, dude.
Okay.
So now we have Fox Pietro coming in. So now we have a portal open to possibly the mutant world, right?
Yes.
Like, we can get fucking, dude. You think Hugh Jackman will reprise his role for Marvel, dude? For Marvel
No,
Disney?
man. No, he's done, dude. I think he's done. If they use the term recast in when they brought him in, I can see them doing the same thing for someone like a Wolverine. But you can't recast someone you don't know, right? So that's the other thing
Yeah.
is she recasted her brother. That's an existing person that she knows that she recasted. Now, you can't really say that for people she doesn't know. She can't recast them. She didn't know who they were. So the question becomes, does Quicksilver from Fox coming in also mean that every one of those cast members is still going to also be played by the same actors?
Didn't they confirm that Deadpool was going to be in Multiverse of Madness?
I think so. So Deadpool's going to return for sure.
So okay. So if we know that, and we know that, you know, they're also tapping into the other Spider-Mans from Sony, you know, I mean, could Wanda be the catalyst that opens up this multiverse?
And see, I thought they were going to maybe leave that kind of stuff for the Multiverse of Madness stuff that happens with Doctor Strange. But what if this is like the appetizer? What if this is the appetizer that just kind of leads to Doctor Strange having to get involved? And so this show concludes with whatever Doctor Strange is probably going to have to deal with.
Because at what point would Doctor Strange have to intervene? It would be at the point where, say, Mephisto is here messing with Scarlet Witch, turning her, like trying to mess with her and turn her evil or influence her powers to do things that he wants to do, right? Like say open a multiverse for whatever his reasons are.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That would be a reason why he would have to get involved, because if there is someone powerful like a Mephisto involved, I mean, yeah, he would have to answer to that. But we're talking like this is already episode 5 of WandaVision, you know, to kind of build out a character like Mephisto, who probably has a very storied history and stuff like that. I feel like you would have to do that in more than 5 episodes, or I mean, because you're having to tell the origin story of this villain almost. You know what I mean?
Episodes are gonna be this season.
I don't know if they've said, but I mean, we're assuming it's probably going to be 10-ish. You know, you would have to flesh out the villain, their you know, their reasoning for all of this too as well. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they have time to
get tidbits, and then the villain gets fleshed out during the movie Multiverse Madness.
Yeah, possibly. But my question from all this is, do you think they will take this opportunity to recast all the X-Men coming in, or do you think they'll mix and match? What if they say make a Jubilee come in, right? Like let's say like 1992 X-Men, and they have a Jubilee, just people who maybe weren't even in the Fox ones yet. Like, what do you think we're gonna see?
I think that, like, okay, I don't think we're gonna get like probably Hugh Jackman, right? Like we're probably not gonna get Hugh Jackman. We might not get some other people. So I think they might mix and match, but I think the key ones they'll try and grab, and then the lesser ones they can recast without people really getting too, you know, up in arms about it.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the shit they'll stick to. But fuck, dude, I just this just opens up Fantastic Four, dude. Right?
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
I just want a good Doom. Just give me.
You know what? MCU has not disappointed. I don't think so.
No, man.
I think you the possibility of getting a good Doom is very, very high.
I don't even know if I cast it.
Do you think he's going to be the next big bad, or do you think it's
for him to be the next fucking big bad, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
cool.
Okay, so like we got Cumberbatch doing Strange, and his villain's going to probably be Mephisto, right? And I think there was going to be 2. He's going to be going up against 2 dudes, I think.
What do you mean?
I thought there was going to be like 2 villains in the movie that he was going to have to kind of handle.
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong about that, but
yeah.
I I would love to see a fucking Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Like, how would you put Doom in here though? Like, Doom would have to lead eventually into, like a more like politicky, but then very like magic-y fucking kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would do it to make it just feel real fucking like genuine Doom. Classic.
I did see a theory out there about them already technically teasing Fantastic Four through WandaVision. Have you heard about this?
No. Please tell me.
So, there's a moment when that Sword director guy or whatever, he's walking with Monica and he's kind of like filling her in about what's been happening while she's gone, right? And he talks about them sending out people and not getting them back. And we're talking swords and space and stuff, right? So
Right.
the theory being that some of those man teams could have been the Fantastic Four. Also little tidbits here and there. When the Avengers Tower is being rebuilt, and I forgot what movie they showed it in. I don't know if it was Captain Marvel. I forget. But at the very bottom, there's like a sign that talks about like what was it, like, can't wait to show you what's coming next. And there's like pictures of like people, and in between those people there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and then a ... meaning 4.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, that could be people just looking into something that's nothing, maybe.
Yeah.
But hinting that the Avengers Tower could be restructured or rebuilt for the Fantastic Four headquarters and stuff, because I think Reed Richards had something set up in New York, didn't he? Right?
Yeah. He
He was saying how they were shorthanded. So they were shorthanded because they've been sending out people and they weren't getting them back or something like that. And so a lot of people are alluding that could be like where the Fantastic Four origins might start, is that it's already been happening and they're a part of Sword, and that makes sense because they're, you know, related to them having to defend the universe and from cosmic threats, and that maybe we just haven't heard their story yet, but Fantastic Four stuff has probably already possibly happened, maybe.
Okay. I can buy that.
Yeah, so that's kind of been a working theory about them maybe hinting at Fantastic Four while they're doing this stuff.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, so that maybe it won't come from an external alternate dimension. Maybe it's like already happening. Maybe.
Give me Doom.
Well, you'll get Doom. So I'm super excited, man, for the possibilities here. Like, I'm interested to see what a new Wolverine would look like, or, you know, Marvel's take on what the mutants are going to be. Does this mean they bring in Magneto? Is he going to be her papa now? Right.
Fassbender Magneto.
Yes, I love Fassbender's Magneto. I think he's really, really good. And what if he comes in here and he's just like a villain? Like, I would love that.
Well, I mean, they brought the Pietro of that time, right?
Yes,
where
they did.
Fassbender was young.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So who knows at this point? But yeah, man, I think this is gonna. I mean, really, I feel like it brought more questions than answers. But I am really excited about the one answer.
And gave us more questions.
Yeah, for sure. Because now it's like, if they're willing to bring back, Quicksilver from Fox, does that mean all the same cast members are coming back? Is she going to bring all of them back? Are they going to also be recasted? Like, you know, does he have his, like I said earlier, does he have his memory of himself as before? You know what I mean? Or is he just coming into this like not knowing anything?
Right.
So lot more questions to be asked about this event, but I think super exciting because it's like the first major crossover we've seen after they purchased those studios and stuff like that. So I'm excited.
Me too, man.
Yeah. So we'll definitely maybe get an answer to some of that stuff maybe by next week. Hopefully, maybe not everything, but maybe they'll go in depth a little more about where he came from.
Dude, well, and have to. We can't leave it with,
Oh, I know.
And then, this whole episode, you got these small. Nah, dude, they're gonna have to explain what the hell is fucking happening.
Can I just say that when they showed the back of his head, I was like, what is old Cap doing there?
Yes!
The white hair in the back. I was like, what? I was like, is he coming back? Like, is this just Chris Evans being like, I'm back in this?
I've been like the only dude thinking that.
I thought maybe like, oh, he went in to like stop her, you know, like maybe she sees like a friendly face that would make her stop or whatever. But yeah, I was like, old man Cap. And then they showed Evan Peters. I was like, oh, no. I just that moment for me, man. It kind of broke me a little bit. I was like, this means so many things. But yeah, man, that's I've been watching WandaVision. I haven't really been watching much else. I've been playing a lot of Last of Us 2, and I finally did complete it.
Nice.
So I know I can't talk about that because you haven't seen it, but a good game, man. I guess the only thing I want to say about that real quick is just that there's, I don't know if you heard, there was definitely a fervor over the decisions made in that game, and so much so that people were literally just harassing the voice actors on social media, which I think is just shitty and uncalled for and very immature. And I think very short-sighted, just because of the decisions that were made to tell a story in this game and stuff like that. Never did I feel compelled to have to get after someone over the decisions being made, the creative decisions even for this game and stuff like that. But overall, I liked it. It's a very, very good game. I do have stuff I want to talk about with the story and stuff, but I'll figure out who I can talk with that about later.
Yeah, we made a game. Let me pass it.
Yeah, it's done. It's passed. I'm ready to go. So yeah, that's it for me, man. That's all I've been watching and playing. What about you?
I haven't really had time to really watch or play anything.
Yeah.
It's been, more real time stuff.
Okay, just going through it over again. That's good, man.
It's chapter
good. Chapter 13?
30.
30. Damn. In the first book?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 30 chapters. That's a lot of chapters.
No, there's like fucking 50 chapters, dude.
Oh my god, that's daunting. That's like the One Piece of books.
Dude, all
basically.
of them are like that. Yeah.
That's why, like, the entire series, like every book is like the arcs or whatever.
Yeah, dude, they're huge.
That's cool, man. That's cool, bro. Yeah, maybe I'll get around to reading those. I'm still going through Sandman and stuff, so maybe if I finish through that, maybe I'll pick up Wheel of Time. You got the audiobooks for those, right?
I do.
Okay. Maybe we'll be talking here pretty soon. All right, man. I think that about does it for the end of this podcast, brother. So we're gonna peace on out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in and checking us out. Everything we do. Follow our socials. Check out our streams as we attempt to play some games together here pretty soon. Yeah. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Right.
Oh my god. No. God damn it.